All right, everyone. So, a WWE star is receiving praise backstage. Now, I'm going to be reading this article from Wrestle Talk. The ads are kind of nuts right now. I don't know why it's over so far. That's fine. I'll just have to guess whatever word is being hidden. So, WWE star is reportedly receiving praise backstage as well as comparisons to a former world champion. Earlier this month, it was reported that Chelsea Green had inked a new contract with WWE, with her deal set to expire later in 2025. The length of Green's new deal is not yet known. A new report from PW Insider Elite via WrestlingNews.co has detailed some recent internal praise for the inaugural Women's United States Champion. According to the report, Green has cultivated quite a positive reputation for herself due to her willingness to do any media for WWE, as well as participating in additional outreach, fan engagement, and events for her work during WrestleMania 41 weekend was praised in particular. A source compared her to former two-time champion The Miz, who was described as WWE's, well, we don't know that one, for coming across well during ambassadors showing for the company. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think Chelsea Green does deserve a lot of praise because it's always tough when you're talking about the current state of WWE. When you have as much talent as you have, it's tough for anybody to break through, especially when you're not someone that's necessarily in the main event scene. And let's just call it what it is. They started a new championship, right? The Women's United States Championship. And whenever you start a title, there's a risk that that title just people aren't going to care a whole hell of a lot about it, right? Okay, you started the Women's US title. Why should I care? She made it matter, right? She made it like, oh, that segment was going to be really cool, right? That's what she was doing. And so that deserves, in my opinion, a whole hell of a lot of respect. And that's why she's getting praise backstage. You know, it's almost in a way easier than, okay, if you get put in a main event scene and you're fighting for that, the biggest championship, it's actually a little bit easier to get over, right? Because you're already part of the biggest storyline. Whereas with her, she made the secondary women's titles, right? So you have the mid card ones. She made those matter and that storyline matter just as much as some of the top wrestling championships. And I think that's just a absolutely phenomenal job by her. And I'm happy to hear WWE is praising her. Now, of course, look at all the talent they have on the women's side. It's still tough to say, well, should she be in the main event? I think it's one of those things where you look at her and you go, she's doing such a good job kind of making that mid card aspect interesting. You probably, in a way, you almost keep her there, but you're always keeping her. You're always, signing her. You're paying her great money because you want to make sure that you still have her. And I think what they did with her kind of being the president and the secret service, that was just like a really good, it all worked well. The fans loved it. The fans were cheering for her. The fans were behind it. And of course now I think Zelina Vega has the United States Championship, and that's helping. And she was so happy about it. Now her job is to make that remain relevant, and I think she could definitely do that. So put in the comment section below what you think and what they should do with Chelsea Green next. Thank you all for watching.